If you're planning to study, work, or settle in the United Kingdom, there's something important you need to know. The UK government is introducing a series of immigration changes that could make moving to the country more difficult for many people. Some visa routes are becoming stricter, others are becoming more expensive. And for some applicants, the path to long-term settlement could become much longer. In this video, we'll break down 8 major changes in simple terms and explain what they could mean for your plans. Before we look at the individual rules, it's important to understand the bigger picture. The UK government says these reforms are designed to reduce overall migration and encourage employers to hire and train more workers already living in the country. In other words, the government wants fewer people entering through certain visa routes while still attracting highly skilled professionals who can contribute to the economy. That goal is driving many of the changes we'll discuss next. The first major change affects skilled worker visas. The UK plans to reduce the number of occupations that qualify for employer sponsorship. In the past, many medium-skilled positions could be sponsored. Going forward, only jobs facing genuine worker shortages may remain eligible. For prospective migrants, this means it's becoming more important than ever to check whether your profession still appears on the approved occupation lists before making plans. One of the biggest changes impacts the social care sector. For years, many care providers relied heavily on international recruitment to fill staffing gaps. The government now plans to significantly restrict overseas recruitment for care worker roles. This could affect thousands of prospective applicants who viewed the care sector as one of the most accessible routes into the UK workforce. International students could also feel the impact of new measures. The government is considering a levy tied to university income generated from international students. While details continue to develop, many observers believe the additional costs could eventually influence tuition fees and university budgets. For students planning to study in the UK, affordability may become an even bigger factor when choosing a university. Universities themselves may also face stricter oversight. Educational institutions that sponsor international students could be required to meet tougher compliance standards to maintain their sponsorship licenses. This means universities will likely pay even closer attention to attendance records, academic performance, and immigration compliance. One change that has attracted significant attention involves the graduate visa. Currently, many international graduates can remain in the UK for 2 years after completing their studies. Under the proposed reforms, that period would be reduced to 18 months. That means graduates may have less time to secure employment and transition into longer-term visa categories. Another major change involves English language requirements. The minimum language standard for some visa categories is expected to increase. In addition, adult dependents may also need to demonstrate basic English language skills. For applicants, stronger English proficiency could become a more important factor in visa success than ever before. Perhaps the most significant long-term change is the proposed extension of the settlement pathway. Currently, many migrants can apply for permanent residence after 5 years. The government is proposing to increase this standard period to 10 years. For people hoping to build a long-term future in the UK, this could mean a much longer journey before achieving permanent status. Not every change is restrictive. The UK also wants to remain attractive to highly skilled professionals, researchers, innovators, and entrepreneurs. As a result, routes such as the Global Talent Visa and High Potential Individual Visa may receive increased attention and support. For highly qualified applicants, opportunities may still remain strong, despite the broader tightening of immigration rules. The UK's immigration system is changing, and these reforms could affect students, workers, graduates, and families alike. The key takeaway is simple. Planning ahead matters more than ever. Before making major decisions, stay informed, check the latest requirements, and understand how these changes may affect your personal situation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is considering moving to the UK. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.